Okay, so let's do palm oil. Palm oil is from the oil palm trees. It is in everything. It's in pretty much all the food that is processed, like pizzas and biscuits and anything that has an oil of some sort in it, candy, whatever, has palm oil more than likely. It was used as a substitute, I believe, for corn oil. I forget. I read this a while ago. And this is just on my mind as I was reading it, the back of something, and seeing palm oil is pretty much in everything. It's even in your detergents. It's in fuel. I believe most of the fuel that goes into the EU has palm oil in it. Some article I was just reading said that. It's in cosmetics, but since it's not, I think, something you're allergic to, it doesn't have to be listed or something to that effect. But the FDA doesn't require it always be listed, but it's in everything. And it's trans fat free, which is why it's primarily the look to substitute for oils instead of corn oils. But palm oil is right now one of the leading causes of deforestation. Most of these trees are in Africa. There are some palm oil or oil palm trees actually in America as well, or in the American continents. But deforestation, of course, leads to extinction of some species. I know the orangutans in that area are on the verge of extinction. A species of tiger is, and so it's not the greatest for the planet, but it is trans fat free. So we got cards flying everywhere. The Emperor, there's your authority, strength, and 4 of Pentacles. So what I want to know, will there ever be a substitute for palm oil? Will we ever get off of it? Will we get away from it? Because the need for it to be in everything is not good for the planet. So, palm oil. Can we reverse and use something different? Use something better for the environment? Well, all of them want to come from here, huh? Let's see. The future of palm oil. King of Wands. There is an authority, a man of action. Let's see. Page of Swords. What I get already is like a, pardon the pun, greasing of the palm. So this may be something that sticks around for a while because there may be a lobby behind it. Vitamins. I was watching John Oliver. They have a vitamin. Not vitamin. They have a lobby. The penny has a lobby. It costs 1.3 cents to make 1 cent. So it costs us money to make pennies. But the little copper disc that they're printed on is not printed or is not created by the United States. It's created by a separate company who does not want to lose their money. Therefore, because we just print the faces and the back, was it Monticello or something, on the back of the penny. We don't actually create the little copper disc. Somebody else does. And when we wanted to get rid of the penny, they have a lobby, and that lobby fought to keep the penny. Now, there seems to be right now someone who maybe is on the inside. So we could have people, mostly men, of action, who are inside or insiders to this industry. So we start with corruption. Let's just call it that. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. The family wealth card. This is the security card. This is what they want. You can get to them through their pocket, then you got you an insider. So confirming what I just said. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Again, with the insider. So you got the person or people of interest. They are insiders. There's the family wealth. And then there's the family whole. So the Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles both show up for these people who are insiders. So it won't change unless you change that system. Page of Cups, emotional interest, emotional investment. Underneath the Ten of Pentacles, across from the Ten of Cups is the Seven of Cups. Cast the smoke screen. You have many options. You don't have to use things with palm oil in it. You can use things with corn oil. You can use things with olive oil. You can make your own things. You have options. You don't have to do this. This is the defense. You don't have to. Just like, you know, anything. Cigarettes, you don't have to smoke. With marijuana, you don't have to smoke marijuana. Anything that could possibly have an opponent will have other options. Just do the other thing. You know, and sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong, but do the other thing. So palm oil being in everything and clearing the oil palm trees from the earth in record numbers as a lobby, but you don't have to participate in things that have palm oil in it. Just do other things. Now, I'm not going to say, me personally, that I'm going to go through all the stuff in my kitchen and throw out stuff with palm oil in it. It's not going to happen. I already know that. So I'm just telling you, you have other options is what they're saying. Now, in the fear is the devil. Attachment. So attachment is in the fear. That you become kind of like fossil fuels, like coal, like anything else. You become so dependent on it that you cannot get off of it. But it may run out. And the environment is justice. Just more confirmation that our system is bought and paid for by the outside. Your word of warning is the Three of Wands. If somebody can get a plan off the ground to challenge you, then that's your, if someone can, that's your word of warning. In your outcome is the Two of Cups. This is the partnership. Just more confirmation as to what I just said. The meeting of the minds. In your hopes is the mystery. Keep it hidden. You can know some things, that's fine. But keep the rest hidden. Your word of solace. Five of Pentacles. Which comes right after your word of warning. If someone can get it off the ground, then you have a challenger. Throw them out with the bathwater is your word of comfort. So you don't necessarily have an opposition. This is not even something that's widely talked about. So you don't have an opposition. You don't have a natural opponent. So all you have is a few articles in the internet that says what dangerous palm oil is. And like I said, it's in everything. So there is no rush to get off of palm oil. I just wondered why it's in everything. And then when I looked as to why, is because it's a substitute for something that was considered to be harmful. So companies switched to palm oil because the thing that was there before was loaded in trans fat. Trans fat is not the same as saturated fat. So trans fat was the new devil. And so we needed to make sure, because remember when all the packaging started to come out and said 0 trans fat, like it was now, some badge of honor that you had no trans fat in your product. And so how did they get off the trans fat oil? They went to palm oil. And so palm oil has no trans fat. There's the Four of Pentacles again. Resistant to change, clinging to what you have. The system protects the system, which is why it's hard to break it.